For my service learning project, I decided to work with ARC, which is the Animal Rescue Coalition of Mecosta County, and they are the animal shelter who takes in dogs and cats. The Animal Rescue Coalition is located at 18400 220th Avenue, Big Rapids, Michigan 49307, and their phone number is 231-796-2683. When the shelter opened, myself and my fiance would take our daughter there to play with the dogs and the cats. We didn't have any pets at home, and knowing some of the dogs and cats came from rough homes, having someone to keep them company was probably what they wanted. One of the days we were visiting the shelter, we saw this little girl. At the time, the shelter had named her Buffy, and we knew that she had to be ours. She wasn't available for adoption yet, so we waited a few extra days and went and picked her up. About a month later, I took her into the vet to get her spayed, only to find out she was having babies. And 2 weeks after that, they were here. Sadie, which we named her after adopting, had 5 puppies, 4 boys and 1 girl. The shelter was unaware she was pregnant, and because they already had so many dogs, I decided to be a foster mom for all of her puppies. Cynthia, from ARC, came over to my house, and I helped with all the vaccinations and dewormings. The puppies stayed at my home for 8 weeks, and when it was time for them to go, I took them all to the shelter until they got adopted. I sat with them from open till close for 3 business days, until the last pup found his forever home. I highly recommend adopting a dog or cat from the shelter. They are adopting out dogs and cats as fast as they are coming in, and sometimes they have no room to allow any more dogs or cats to come in because their kennels are full. Some of the dogs that are still there have been there for over 2 months. They want their forever homes. Everyone in the shelter but one person is a volunteer. Every morning and evening, people come in to feed, walk, and play with the dogs so they're not stuck in their kennel all day. I went to the shelter earlier this week just to take some pictures of dogs that are still currently there. This is Gordy. He is 10 plus years old, and he's a Cocker Spaniel. He is possibly deaf and has a large growth on his chest, but they don't think it's cancerous. He's a very sweet dog, and I would recommend him to any family. This is Harpo. He is 1.5 to 2 years old, and he's a mastiff breed. He is such a big baby, and he's so sweet. And this is Aurora. She's about 6 months old, and she's a black lab mix. She's still a pretty small pup and still high energy because she is a puppy, but she is a big sweetheart, and I know she would love to be in your home forever. There's so many dogs and cats in the ARC shelter looking for their home. So please stop by your local shelter or drive to Big Rapids to come to ours. You won't regret it.